What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Many of you reached out to me today and acknowledged that the Madden 21 pre-order, the MVP edition, no longer includes the MUT coaches. Now, I'm certainly not going to sit here and project that it was solely based on my video, but I do know the community was very receptive to what took place. And I will say that, setting aside all the gameplay issues we've experienced with Madden and EA over the years, and in some cases, the ability to not have them fixed, none of that is important when we're talking about individuals that represent our community. And I appreciate the fact that EA moved very swiftly in order to make correct changes to their product. Now, what I will say is they have not came out and officially stated this. This is just a small change on a website for the time being. Hopefully they address it. And I find it very fitting that an individual in our community that has done everything he can to not be held accountable for what he did and said is now being held accountable by EA. And I just wanted to take a minute out of this video to let anyone who hears this know that I appreciate what you guys do to support my channel, and I appreciate EA responding. We can keep it gaming, but when we go beyond that, like we did there needs to be some actions. So looking at these images here, very interesting to me that this is from the gameplay trailer. Obviously, if you play Madden, you know one of the biggest gameplay issues we have is repetitive animations, which leads to a lot of problems. You don't have user control, the gameplay gets boring, the gameplay gets stale, and in a trailer really that was talking about that, I mean a deep dive of the trailer, someone actually pointed out there is an exchange between two quarterbacks getting sacked by defenders that is the exact same. And again, I know this seems small, but let's think about this. If you're talking about physics-based tackles or organic tackles, when you have players that can go tackle high, tackle low, you talk about all this user control from both sides. If you can't compile a 5-minute trailer that doesn't show the same exact play happening, that to me talks a lot about the product. Again, I sit here and people talk about, oh, well, you cherry pick plays. Let's be honest. EA could seriously cherry-pick plays. They could make a trailer with gameplay look far better than the actual game if they wanted to. I could probably do that. A community member could probably make a trailer for Madden that makes it look like the greatest game of all time with just a little bit of time and being very selective in what they show. So that's why it's even more imperative to me when we look at these things and we try to understand, what are we really being shown? I mean, I know what's being said. I understand the context of what they're telling us the game is going to be able to do or what they've implemented, but to go in and actually see things like this, to me, is very damning when we talk about what the final product is going to be. If they can't make it look good in a 5-minute trailer, they cannot make it actually good in the box when playing it. And when we see things in the trailer that we are so accustomed to, things that we are so used to, that they stand out to us as this is an issue with the game, and I'm going to talk about that in the next video, it doesn't leave me with a good impression of the direction this game is going in. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. I will be back in the week with more commentary.